In the spring of 2022, we bought a remote wilderness island, sight unseen, on a lake in British Columbia. We drove across the country to pick up an old barge, and now we're building a homestead.
Okay, this is ugly. This is kind of what we thought might happen. Oh no.
It isn't always easy, but the rewards outweigh the trials.
We're super excited! Woo! He's gonna turn the lights on for the first time.
And this is really living.
Coming up on this episode.
It's definitely eating away at the shore. Wow. Lots of wind lately.
All right.
Did you spray it?
Yeah, and then I wiped it, and I'm just going to give it another little touch inside. See how the flashing's going to go in,
Yeah.
and then the board will go over top of the flashing.
Okay. Wow, that didn't stick, did it?
Not at all.
Okay, this is not good.
Read this, honey.
I said to Ryan this morning, I think the lake is up. It looks like it's high to me, and we've had a lot of rain. So when we just got, oh my goodness.
We've lost like 4 feet of our wiener roast area.
When we got here, I put our solar lights out, and they're not here anymore.
We had a big storm. Like this used to go out like this. We probably lost 6 feet of it. Like that's unreal.
Well, there's one light.
Yeah, I just can't get it.
Oh no. I'm sure we'll find the other two because they wouldn't have floated away, I don't think. They're probably just laying right here. Oh! Oh no! Oh no!
All right.
Yeah.
You're all dirty. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Fell right off the bank, eh?
Well, no, the bank just caved in as I was stepping on
Yeah,
it.
right there. Oh.
Oh boy.
I wonder where the other lights went. They got sucked out to sea.
No, they'll be here. I think that's part of what broke away. Wow, this is actually getting quite high. Oh my goodness. All of this, like
Where
it's
was
just
the other
coming.
light?
Look at how high that is.
Yeah.
You can't even get through there anymore. There were 3 lights, all just right, nicely put in here.
I'm going to get a ladder and see if I can dig under there.
We'll
and
be able
find
to
the
get
light.
them. Yeah, they won't have.
I think they're not going to be working anymore, honey.
I would say they're probably not working anymore. That would make sense. They'll probably just be right underneath this dirt here. There's one.
There's no lid.
We'll find it. Well, I guess that's 3 lights gone.
3 lights are gone.
Oh dear.
Careful, you're right on the edge, honey. This thing was about, I don't know.
Well, that'll be gone tomorrow.
8 to 10 feet from the shore.
Wow. Okay, well, this is what happens, eh? What a shame.
Yeah.
What a shame. The mosquitoes are really coming out. Whoa. Careful.
I almost pulled the melody.
Oh boy. Now I'm a bit of a mess.
But you know what? You're pretty.
Look at that sunset. I could tell
Yeah, the water
just by
came up.
looking at it that the water has really come up.
But you know what? The waves just beat the shore to pieces, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's right. Maybe it's the waves that took them away.
Sure it did, honey.
Oh dear. Oh, that's a disappointment. Okay, so we've just spent time watching Amaury Guichon, if anybody knows. that guy's channel, and he just made a banana flambe.
So I made the same kind.
This is the inspiration.
Yep.
Nailed it. How's it taste?
For somebody that normally doesn't heat the pan, I think it's excellent.
Looks like the wind is back this morning. And after losing our lights last night, we want to make sure that we don't actually lose the entire solo stove. So, hello. So I think we might want to move it from heading into the lake.
Forget about the picnic table.
The picnic table too? Oh, yeah, you never know. It's definitely eating away at the shore. Wow. Lots of wind lately. The snow is still on the mountain there.
Yeah.
The barge looks good there.
Yeah, it's secure. I got 3 lines on the windward side. Thanks, honey.
Yeah. Okay, I think we'll be a bit safer.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's gonna erode anymore. But I want to get a post pounder so we can shore that up properly. Honey, it's shave day.
Okay, so I'm on my way out because I want to go check through some of the boxes that we brought in, and I've got a lot of loot in there that I want to take a look at. It is really, really windy again, and this is what's happened here.
I hope to have time this year to create a seawall of sorts by driving a perimeter of log piles into the ground at the shoreline. This will protect the land from being drawn out into the lake in the event of a storm.
Wow, I can't even believe that. I'm gonna go in and get a little bit warmer of a sweater on, and then I'm gonna come right back out. I got a lot of stuff to look through. Okay, so Ryan is using this as a little tool shed until we get the bigger shop built. And look at how nicely he's gotten it organized. And there he is.
Hey,
What you up to?
I am just fixing this silly thing here because nothing you buy these days lasts longer than 5 minutes. And this is a container of screws,
Oh, yeah.
and the container just disintegrated.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
So this is our little tiny tool store. It's called Home Depot. And he's got it all nicely organized. Now, I'm kind of excited to take this over because I've got tools of my own. But you will notice that you don't see even one of them in here. Not one. Not a one. And this is my bag, my precious tool bag. That's it. That's the home.
Wait. Now, what do you suppose is in this tool bag?
Well, I would suppose
Pink hammer.
hammer.
This is indispensable. I mean, it's a lot. It's like here's the mummy hammer and the daddy hammer.
I don't like the mummy hammer.
The mummy hammer is a good one.
It's too small.
Here's another mummy hammer. I got one for you too. But
My dad's hammer, I think, is here somewhere.
a mummy screwdriver.
Yeah.
Oh, a mummy level with a 45-degree level, which is kind of cool. A mummy flashlight.
Okay, I've got a whole ton of stuff in there. I have more things that are actually in that tool bag that he took and borrowed and did not return. And I am looking for them, and I saw one in the cabin, and it was my X-Acto knife. It's also pink.
You have a pink X-Acto there?
The one that you borrowed.
There's also a pink wrench.
Yeah.
No, pink pair of pliers. Oh, I was looking for that.
So that little bag is off limits.
I expect nothing less.
You see, I would be more than okay lending my tools but somehow I don't get my tools back. So I have to rethink the lending the tools thing. Now, I may not use them quite as often as he does, but it's only because I can't find them, because I lent them out and I didn't get them back. Otherwise, I would be doing the entire cabin. Speaking of which, what's happening today?
We're going to go work on the inside of the cabin. And we're going to work on the one wall that we have left to do. And that's the kitchen wall. So it's going to be a bit of a hassle, but we're going to take all the stuff off the kitchen wall and we're going to start putting a nice white poplar up. But we should go see the back and see how the poplar is.
But you've been dreading this more than anything, haven't you?
Yeah, to be honest.
In case you haven't noticed, because this is season 4 and it hasn't gotten up.
Yeah, that kind, the dreading kind. But let's go see. A little bit nervous.
We don't know how this has turned out.
A little bit nervous.
And this is very precious wood.
So, we'll see. How are you doing? How are you doing today?
Hi, doggy. Oh, you did a good girl.
Did you see that has come undone?
Yes.
Look at the water.
It's like a water slide.
Oh my goodness. Hmm.
There.
Okay.
Somewhere under these tarps is our white poplar that we will be using to clad the kitchen wall. We had planned on installing it last year, but that job was preempted by my accident. I'm hoping this would survive the winter without issue. I guess we'll see shortly.
That's going to get painted, but that's a block there. So that's
Okay.
sacrificial, so that's okay.
Look at the cement is destroyed, eh?
Here's the poplar.
Oh, it's all dirty. How do you clean wood? Oh, it looks moldy.
You're going to have to hit it with some...
It's mold. It's got black mold.
Gonna have to hit it with some bleach.
Bleach will work, but then we'll have to spray it, rinse it with water, make sure it's dry, and then spray it with vinegar, and this will make sure the mold will not come back.
I think it's usable.
I don't think you should put anything with black mold into a cabin.
We're gonna hit it with some bleach, honey.
Melody's trepidation is warranted. She has first-hand experience of the negative health effects associated with black mold.
Very little mold on it. So we'll just hit it with some bleach, it'll be fine. So it's just that end. So, I'm gonna go get some bleach and see if the mold will come off. So let's try that, okay? We're gonna hit it with the bleach first, and then if I have to sand it, I will. Okay?
You have to wear a mask and put gloves on and everything if you're dealing with black mold.
Yeah, but not if I'm outside. I just have to be upwind.
Oh boy.
So you want to see? You want to just come back later
Yeah.
when after I've sort of treated it?
We'd better look at how to deal with this.
Well, you can check it out online.
Yeah.
Apparently, the weather patterns have changed in recent years. One of the locals informed us that historically, this area had rarely seen windy days. It can really blow here, so it might be worthwhile to explore the feasibility of harnessing wind power.
Oh, I wanted to show you. This is my new chime, and I can hear it outside the window, and I love it. If anybody has ever been to Goats on the Roof on Vancouver Island, this is where I got it from. And I love chimes anyways, but these are particularly nice. And you can only hear them if they're really going wild, and it's really going wild. Oh boy.
I'll show you out here. Look at this.
This is better light in here.
Look here, Annie. Well, you remember how bad they were over here?
Yeah.
Look at them now.
Just from spraying?
Just from spraying.
Well, that's what they say, that it'll just neutralize it, eh?
It does it. Come back in 5 minutes and that'll be gone.
You're kidding.
No.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Good job. Nice to have a spray bottle for that.
Sure is. This was just packed full of mold. And it isn't anymore. Might need a little bit more though.
Okay, there's a whole jug in the greenhouse. If you need to fill it up at all.
Okay.
Are these destroyed?
Hard to say. I'll put them in the mix and we'll see. Because they break up very easily. When I was throwing the ones from the home base into the recycled concrete pile, when I dropped them, they just broke into powder.
But does it deneutralize the chemical in it?
No.
No.
No, it's all good. I think they can be used. There's so very little water in it because it's just humidity that soaked it up. So it's just a crust more than anything else.
Okay.
We will be able to tell as soon as I put it in the mixer. I think that concrete's going to be fine.
Good. I hope so. I've just got to get some dishes done and then I'm going to make Ryan a nice meal and we're going to have a fun time tonight going through the things that we brought that we haven't been able to put away yet. This is how we do the dishes out here. We use our Julka. It's all nicely heated up. And I'm going to be good to go. This looks better. This is a good place to keep this.
Yeah.
Still see black mold.
There's a tiny bit here, but it is actually, you know what, I can cut that off. I'm going to take these two and cut them. I meant to do that.
Okay, so he's covered up some more wood here. And we're going to need to replace this as well. There's our new gorilla cart. Thanks, Jesse, for the intel. That is going to be so helpful.
All right.
Did you spray it?
Yeah, and then I wiped it, and I'm just going to give it another little touch inside.
So it seems we have a change of plans. The inside will have to wait until the mold treatment is complete. Thankfully, we do have a plan B. We will be starting to side the cabin tomorrow. Melody and I are done with looking at an unfinished cabin. So today the cabin's finally getting done. What I have to do is lay the trim out and put the siding on. And what we've decided to do for siding is to just use pieces that emulate the sheds that we have there to keep the theme consistent. And basically it's a 1/4 inch veneer. It's going to lay over top and it's grooved and it's kind of like thin plywood. It might be 3/8 of an inch. I don't know. I think the fastest way to do it is to cut the trim and place it just with thin brad nails like 18 gauge. Once it's all placed, label each piece, pull it off, paint it, and then it'll be ready to put back on again. And why am I doing that? Because then I'm going to lay the flat pieces on all around the windows, and then we'll paint the flat pieces. But this way we don't have to be so precise coming up against the edges of where the flat pieces meet the trim, right? So we can just paint with a roller. We don't have to get really close to the windows because we're going to have a piece of trim along the windows. I'll explain this all as I go, but it's a really fast way to do it.
Excellent. Yeah, so we have committed within the next few days to getting this cabin done. It's been a haul, but you know what? We didn't put time constraints on ourselves, or we just wanted to enjoy this experience, which we have done, and we've had a couple of troubles in between, but we're back, we're locked and loaded, we're ready to go, and we're super excited about the potential of this lovely, sweet cabin.
I want to do all the way around the cabin. once the siding's done, I want to do the soffits. And the reason is because the siding is going to go up like this, and then the soffits will come like that, rather than the soffits being there and then the siding butting up against it. Water can get in behind the siding. If I do it this way, the siding comes here, and there's no way water can get in underneath the siding, right?
Right, exactly.
So start from the bottom up, right? And it's kind of like shiplap. Each layer you put up is over top of the layer before it.
So what are you going to do about scaffolding this year?
I'm making scaffolding, and I'm wearing fall arrest gear. So I'm going to make sure that in the event of an accident, I don't hurt myself.
No, because we can't take that chance
So
again.
I did that once already, and it wasn't very fun.
Yeah.
It was a good weight loss program. Lost a lot of weight in the hospital, but that's not the way to do it.
So next up after the trim?
So I'm going to place the trim first around the windows, pull it all off, and then I'm going to put the siding, or what we're using for siding, on. And that's happening today. And then the next step is to run to town and get some paint, whatever paint colors we want. We're going to paint the siding in place when it's up on the building. And then once the siding's painted, we're going to paint all the trim. So that'll probably happen at the same time. As soon as the trim's dry, we can put it up, and it's done, just like that.
What are we going to do for railings? Do you have any ideas?
Well, I'm thinking metal posts, metal rail, and then aircraft cable.
Yeah.
You know, and that'll make it a sort of a see-through type of deal. It won't impact our view at all. And the other thing is, we thought about glass, but glass gets dirty. You're forever cleaning it. And especially here, it's so dusty and dirty.
Yeah.
So aircraft cable is the way to go because it's low maintenance.
Right. And we have done a lot of talking about this, but we just feel that we do not want to lose that view.
No way.
And of course, you can just see right through the aircraft cable. It's easy as pie.
I think what we need to do for winterizing, if we're not going to be here at any time in the winter, is to put shutters with nails sticking out of them.
Yeah, just to let the bears know that
Yeah,
there's no crashing through. Oh, or if there is, it might be a bit uncomfortable.
that's right.
I mean, we've seen out in the Alaskan wilderness and stuff where they've left for a time in the winter or whatever it is, and they put up these plywood boards.
Yeah.
I
And bears get in by doing this, right?
Right.
So if they go like this and they get nails, they're going to say, I don't want to touch that. Thankfully, bears tend to sleep in the winter,
Yeah.
right? But some bears don't.
No, that's true. I always thought that they all hibernated, but apparently not always.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing his thinking. He'll do a great job.
It occurred to me that before I attach the siding, I need to make sure that the water will shed properly. Water is the enemy and is surprisingly good at finding ways to penetrate exterior finishing. So I need to make sure it has a path to the ground and will not rot out the sheathing or the supporting deck structure. And to do this, I need to pull up the decking and take a look at what needs to be done.
What I'm going to do is put some butyl tape down here, so that any water goes over the butyl and over this deck board or this ledger board here.
Right. Okay, because that's all taped up there.
Yeah, so I've done this a little bit differently than normal. My ledger board is here, and the house actually extends over the ledger board. So I can't run flashing in the normal way. So I'm just going to use tape, this stuff here. Stuff we use for the windows.
Right.
Loose
Is that
skin.
going to be okay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of people use this instead of flashing,
Oh,
so it's totally fine.
good.
I was thinking of using flashing, but it would extend over top of like this. Here, I'll show you. But you see, this is too high, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Now, what I can do is I can still use this actually. I can cut the paper, put this here, and then any water that gets in behind it will just drip down. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll cut the paper. I'll put this under the paper. Any water that hits the paper will then run onto this.
And it'll run off onto that.
It'll run off this, down onto here, and then run off this, right? And down onto the ground.
Okay.
So we should be good. But I'm going to be putting a little bit of that blue skin in there anyways. I just don't want this to rot.
Okay.
I'm not an experienced tinsmith, so there might be a better way to do this flashing. For me though, this seems like a logical way to proceed, and it should do the job and protect the structure nicely by keeping it dry. Plumbing, electrical, gas fitting I know, but residential carpentry? That's another story. When I started here, I had the basics down, but my experience was by no means extensive. I have been learning much here during this build, albeit on the fly. And the comments received from viewers who are Red Seal carpenters has also been quite helpful. There are definitely some things I would do differently on my next cabin build, and as soon as we complete the many projects we have started, we can get to work on our forever cabin. That will be epic, and I'm excited to get going on that.
Whoa. So you remember when we put that joist tape down?
That was a colossal waste of time.
Uh-oh.
This tape would just not stick to treated wood.
See how the flashing's going to go in,
Yeah.
and then the board will go over top of the flashing.
Okay. Wow, that didn't stick, did it?
Not at all.
Huh.
So I don't have a penny roller, but I have a roller that can help stick the blue skin on better. So I'm going to go find that, and I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Because I don't want this to happen again.
Wow. Well, you kind of wondered, didn't you?
I did. I thought, you know what? It's not going to work, and there it is.
Was it because of the finishing on the spruce?
It could be that it doesn't stick to pressure treated board, but I wouldn't think that that would be the case because everybody builds decks out of pressure treated wood, right? I'll have to fix all this up first, and then I'll get busy doing the siding and the trim around the windows and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. So this is an interesting little bowl. It's a magnetic bowl, so the screws won't fall out and he can just throw them in there. That's kind of a great idea, actually. Love it.
When installing the decking, I pre-drilled the deck boards so that they would not split when fastening to the joist. These broken bits happened when I removed the screws. Over time, the boards tend to swell and almost close in around the heads of the screws. It looks nice when that happens, but then backing the screws out again becomes problematic.
Alright, I've waterproofed the connection between the house and the joists, and now I'm just trying to put the old deck boards back in where they used to be. So I'm making use of these clamps in reverse to hold them in place. So let's see how it goes.
No, this is not an aerial view of our finished deck. This is a lasagna Melody's making me for dinner.
Aha, this is all back together.
Yeah.
And now,
We started the flashing around the windows. So basically what that looks like. So use your imagination. But it'll look like this. Right? Each window will have one of these on it. And that'll just allow the water to run off properly. So, what we're gonna do. And I have my trusty tin snips. Just gonna go get a ladder.
uh-oh.
A short one.
Oh no.
Short ladder. Not the kind I fall off of. So when the siding comes against and over top of this top part here, the siding will come over top of this, right?
Right.
So all you'll see is this little bit of white here, which matches this.
Nice. Aha. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm going to do another couple. Well, I'm going to do one here. Then I have to get a taller ladder and some fall arrest gear and stuff like that to do the ones up there. So that's what I'm going to do.
Well,
That'll be fun, eh, honey?
oh, yes. Wonder if I'll be eating alone tonight. No.
No. Are you thinking I might fall? Can you please make sure that those aren't crossed up? Is it all right?
Yeah, it's good. Uh-huh.
Now that that's on, I gotta put this on.
That's the scene of the accident last year, right up there. Same ladder.
Same time. Same channel. Watch what they do.
Should I hold the ladder?
Can?
You think that would hold you? If something were to happen? Ryan!
Yep. It'll hold me. Good for 700 pounds. So if I was to fall, I would be okay.
Yeah, but the force of a fall, I think, would be harder.
I've got a lot of meat on that 2x6 there. I think we're okay.
Oof. Deja vu.
The flashing is actually supposed to go under the house wrap, so I'll make a note to fix this before I put the siding on.
You may recall seeing the camera on the cabin last year. Well, that one failed. But the company was good enough to send us a replacement to our home base. So we brought it up and I'm going to install it now.
So I'm being safe.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that.
Think you're invincible until something really bad happens. And then you don't feel so invincible anymore.
Is this the same one that fell out of the truck?
Yeah, same one. I think I have to go inside and activate it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take
It's
these-
very, very windy tonight. Honey, you want to do that tomorrow?
Yeah, that'd be better.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I can see what has to be done. These are really bright. Super bright. Okay. I'm going to give this a read.
This will be the instructions.
Okay.
Quick start guide. I'm going to augment our security system with a new camera. So let's go.
All right, you bet.
For the trim, we decided to go with 3.5-inch combed face, which will be painted black. It should look pretty sweet when it's all done. It feels good to finally be getting to this job. And now that it's started, I can't wait for it to be finished.
That looks nice with the trim on it.
We're back to business and things are going great. We thank you for your support and interest in our journey.
Remember to binge watch our playlist to make sure you get the whole story from the very beginning. Thank you for watching.